So today we're here with
Will Cooper.
Miles Thomason.
Miles and Will. Tell me about where you guys are from.
I was born and raised in Clay County, Louisville, Illinois, specifically. I still live there, and living there.
I am from Orchardville, Illinois, originally. Live in Newburgh, Indiana right now.
So tell me about yourselves and your family, siblings, and parents.
Not really much to tell. I work on diesel trucks, and I got a total of five siblings, 2 biological brothers and 3 step siblings. My dad, he's also a wrench turner. He's more of in management right now, and mom just kind of runs a farm, and this is pretty much it.
I got 4 full-blooded brothers and sisters. Got 4 step siblings, I think. It's hard to keep count sometimes. My parents, they live my mom and her husband, they live in Florida. And my dad and his wife, they live in Orchardville. And my siblings are just kind of scattered out all throughout the continental U.S. So,
Where'd you all attend high school?
I went to North Clay High School in Louisville,
What year did you graduate?
2016.
How about you, Miles?
I went to Wayne City High School. I graduated in 2011.
Any music classes you participated in high school?
I was in band, but that was about it.
I was in band as well for 1 year, my senior year.
Any sports you played in high school?
I played basketball.
I did not play any sports in high school.
You currently attend college at all?
I went to OCC for music to begin with, and after that I left and changed my degree to diesel mechanics at Lakeland.
I am currently enrolled in Ivy Tech College in Evansville, Indiana.
So how did you guys both get involved in the music?
Well, I was young. I was probably about 3 or 4 years old. I couldn't sleep one night, and then my dad, being the guy he is, he put on War Pigs by Black Sabbath, and I just remembered I was just so indulged with the bass of it. I just knew it wasn't a guitar, and I didn't really know what bass was at the time, and I was just so mesmerized by the sound of it, and I just kind of fell in love with it.
I was a kid as well. Parents bought me a guitar when I was like 10. Said, this guy, he's going to give you lessons, and I was really excited for it and been playing ever since.
Tell me about the process of becoming a part of the Ben Nation band.
Man, it was about 2 years ago. I was working for a John Deere dealership at the time, and at the time I just kind of given up music. I was just kind of came to terms that I was just going to be a grease monkey. And Ben put out a Facebook post saying he was looking for a bass player. I got tagged in it, and then next thing I know, Ben's getting a hold of me.
I had seen Ben play at Johnny and June's about 3 years ago, and he didn't have a band or anything like that. He was pretty fresh still playing, and after seeing him play that show, I was just like, man, that dude's going places, and I want to be right there. And so it's like end of 2017, I got a hold of Ben, and I said, hey, look, I got some guys put behind you, and we can make it work. It's not gonna be a full band, but we can make it work. And he said, yeah, let's do it. So we got together, me and Eric and my brother Andy at the time. We were pretty much the ones that started the band. And after my brother, he had to leave because of his family, and then after losing our bass player Brody, and then Will came in, and then we got Dylan. Dylan was a huge blessing. He kind of stepped in there like about the same time Will did, and just been going strong like that ever since. And I mean, that's it's just been a pretty crazy ride the whole time.
What exactly is both of your roles in the band?
I primarily just play bass. We've tried incorporating some keyboard stuff, and at the time I was kind of the keyboard player for that, but we just kind of threw that out the window, and I just play bass.
Stick to what you know.
Yeah, stick to what I know.
That's exactly right. Yes.
I play the guitar. Also the hype man, good looking one, backbone, if you will.
What's your favorite part to being a part of the band?
Really, just getting to go to these cool places, meeting cool people. It's just all overwhelming.
That's pretty much sums it up.
Is there any obstacles in being in the band?
Really just trying to balance social life, work life, and your band life.
Yeah, that's the biggest one.
So really talk about Ben and Dylan in general as people in general.
Oh, hearts of gold. I'd risk my life for them, and I'd trust them with mine. Just great guys.
I've known Ben since we were kids, we grew up in Xenia for a little while. You know, we were like this tall. I met Dylan at our very, very first show. We hit it off awesome, you know. They're normal guys, good guys. Talk to them about anything, you know. They'll bullshit with you, all that stuff. It's, you know, they're fun to be around. They're really fun to be around.
Talk about what your favorite song to play in general is as a band.
I'll have to, now that I put more thought into it, it's a toss-up between White House Road and our mashup.
Mine would be Kill Some Time by Dylan Wolfe. I really, really like that song. I think that song is a lot better than a lot of people give it credit for, you know?
Where's your favorite place to play and why?
Fireside and Only is my favorite place. I just remember the first time we played there, it was, you know, front to back, side to side, elbow to elbow the entire way through. You couldn't even get to the bathroom. And that was just the first show to me to show us that, hey, we're here and we're doing it.
Changed my mind on, you know, I thought that it was Muddy Saloon, which that's a great place to play, but I have to say my favorite place to play right now, which we've only played there once, was Bud's in Evansville. They just treated us like really freaking good. The place was packed. I mean, it was a really awesome place to play.
Guys, does your family travel to your shows?
Yeah, mine does. Well, my mom and my stepdad do. They come to a lot of our shows at different locations.
Mine make it when they can. If like my dad lives in Effingham, so if we play in Effingham, he'll come. My mom lives in Bobble Grove, and if we're around the area, she'll come. Basically, if we're just in the area, they show up.
On the spot, to play, if you had to play which song, The Way I See It or Fishin', which would you choose?
Depends on if the crowd is really, really like. Well, if we're in like our home playground, everybody knows The Way I See It, and I love playing that song around them because everybody sings it back. But Fishin's a hell of a song, and I love playing that song too.
How about for you, Will?
Really, it's just depends on the crowd. If the crowd's really into it, you know, I'll pick The Way I See It over Fishin', but if it's my personal choice, it's going to be Fishin'.
Who are your biggest role models?
As a musician, my favorite role model would probably be Angus Young, just because he's a wild guitarist, same as me, so.
It'd have to be a toss-up between Mike Ness of Social Distortion or Sean Morgan of Seether.
So who has helped you along the way, guys?
Pretty much all my family has. My wife's been super supportive from home. My mom and, you know, my dad, they've all been like really, you know, proud of me and pushing me to keep on going with the band and just love what we're doing.
I would have to say the same. My friends and family.
My wife.
Well, no. That one caught me off guard. Wow. Okay. Friends and family. You know, I got a great work family that supports me. My best friends, they really think it's awesome, and my siblings and my aunts and uncles and parents, they all really think it's awesome what we're doing here.
Describe the reaction in the mashup medleys that you guys do when the crowd's going nuts and the band is going really loud.
Man, it's like looking out at the ocean. Everybody's just bopping up and down. Everybody knows, like, I mean, they're popular songs, so everybody knows the words, but it's like, it's almost like they're your songs because we're making it our own, you know, even though they're not. But, I mean, just the way we do it, it's awesome. I love it.
What about you, Will?
I can kind of describe it like watching a YouTube video. You know, you're watching the band play and the crowd's just getting into it and you're like, man, that band's rocking it, but then you realize you guys are the band. It's just kind of overwhelming.
What advice would you give to young musicians and guitarists like you guys wanting to get into the type of field you guys are?
You don't have to spend thousands of dollars to do it. You can buy cheap at first to learn, and that's what I would recommend.
How about you, Will?
I'm kind of with Miles on that. You don't have to spend a ton of money on your first guitar. And another thing I will say is just no shortcuts. Put in the time and practice.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have a best friend?
Yeah.
Who would that be?
His name's Dylan Legg. Shout out.
Shout out Dylan. How about you, Will?
Here's a shout out to my no good best friend of mine, Orrin Moore.
Orrin Moore?
Yeah.
What kind of shout out was that?
He knows what I'm talking
awesome.
about.
You could have said the man, but no, you said my no good. Yeah, man.
He's no good.
If I was Orrin, you should be upset.
Orrin, don't you say a word.
If you weren't playing music, guys, what would you be doing?
I'd be going to school full time and working.
I'd just be wrench turning.
Wrench turning?
Yeah.
Who's your all-time favorite artist?
All-time favorite probably be B.B. King.
B.B. King?
Mike Ness.
Favorite song of all time?
The Way I See It by Ben Nation and Don't Wolfe.
Kiss up.
It's a great song. I love it.
I guess Already Gone by Dylan Wolfe.
Already gone.
No, if I had to pick, it'd be War Pigs by Black Sabbath.
That's a great song. That's a great song too.
Guys, is there anything else you want to share or mention that we didn't talk about that you think it would be great to say?
And just thanks to all the fans. You know, thanks to everybody that comes out, that supports us. You know, that buys the merch. That comes up to us after we're done playing and says you guys are just gives us kudos and whatever. I mean, that's who it's for, man. It's for all the guys out there and girls, but it's for all of them out there.
How about you, Will?
Thanks.
Probably the same. Thanks to all the all the fans for supporting us, the people that come up and talk to us at the shows, the people that come up and talk to me at Walmart and Casey's. And I don't know who they are, but thank you guys though. If you guys are one of them, but that's just.
Well, I love capturing you guys on video because you guys do a tremendous job. Number one, number two, you're good people, and number three, you're great guitarists and bass players. You guys are tremendous.
Thanks
so,
very much.
Thanks, man.
I'm happy to be along this ride with you guys. I look forward to doing this in the future more.
Absolutely, we look
Sweet,
forward to it
yeah.
as well.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Check it